Well, NBC's Kasie joins us by phone to tell us about today's Senate vote on the president's nominee for head of the Civil Rights Division. It looks like the effective vote was 48-51 on the short side for the nominee. Is that close enough for them to try again at some later date? Can you tell? Kasie, can you hear me?
Oh, hey, Chris. Yeah, I can hear you. Apologies. Yeah, so this vote was kind of an unforced error for Senator Reid in a way. He did end up changing his vote to no that he could eventually bring it back up if he wanted to. But you're already seeing Republicans coming out and knocking some of the Democrats in vulnerable seats who voted yes on this nomination. Senator Mary Landrieu being one of them, if you watch the Twitter feed from the chairman of the Republican National Committee. So that's why you saw so many Democratic no votes in this particular case. And they were clearly optimistic that they could get more than they ultimately had because Vice President Joe Biden came up to Capitol Hill. That's a pretty rare occurrence. So they clearly thought that they could get close to the majority vote that they would have needed. And there was a point where it was relying on Republican attendance, potentially, because what they did need was a majority vote. So if they'd been missing enough Republicans, they could have done this with fewer Democrats.
You know, I guess I'm going to have to figure out all the rest of the afternoon before hardball tonight, Kasie, why they made this decision to risk all. And as you pointed out, I didn't realize this had already happened, to expose so many perilous Democratic senators who voted for this nomination at the request of Eric Holder and the president, to now have to face the ignominy of having to defend a very murky situation, the extent to which you can blame this nominee for defending a cop killer. I mean, he's not a cop killer, but he defended one.